If you are a project manager, do you really know how to effectively track progress without bothering the team and help it arrange the scope of requirements when necessary? If you say yes in your mind, I am wondering what kinds of tools you use to guarantee that. I remembered there was a senior project manager, Joy. He was proud of his planning skills and relied heavily on traditional project management techniques, especially Gantt charts to track progress. He had been assigned a critical software development project that had a tight deadline. With Gantt charts, he diligently plotted out the tasks, milestones, and estimated timelines. The chart seemed like the perfect roadmap to guide him through the project, but he did know little that it would blind him to the reality of the project's progress. As the project kept going, he started experiencing a series of unforeseen delays and obstacles. However, whenever he glanced at his Gantt chart, it indicated that everything was on track. The chart painted a rosy picture of progress, but the truth was far from it. One day, he was called into a meeting with the stakeholders. They voiced their concerns about missed deadlines, inconsistent quality, and a lack of transparency in the project's progress. He found himself scrambling to defend the situation, relying on his Gantt chart as evidence of his team's progress. However, the stakeholders were not convinced. They wanted concrete evidence of progress and a clear understanding of the project's trajectory. I'm not sure if you had gone through similar embarrassed conditions and had no ideas what to do with that. Hello guys, I'm Andy, your Agile coach. I had once helped a team transition from a traditional team into a Scrum team and had successfully delivered a profitable product in 3 months. Also, I've held several Agile trainings to help people figure out the spirit of Agile mindset. Besides that, I adopted the Kanban system to construct a self-media workflow that assists content creators work less than 8 hours a day, run independent business without burning out. This channel aims to talk about Agile practices from live cases in a comprehensible manner, boost the team collaboration efficiency with Agile methodologies, and help people adopt the Agile mindset in their daily life. If you don't want to miss any valuable Agile content, subscribe me and turn on the bell to receive my weekly updates. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a secret gift that you can apply right away to impress your boss when planning a release. In this video, I'm going to provide you 3 frequently used Agile metrics to help you visualize the overall progress, make decisions based on observed data, and improve the team collaboration instead of depending on your intuition. So don't leave the page and watch it till the end. From the story in the beginning, I can tell you why my colleague suffered from that condition from 3 aspects. Firstly, the Gantt chart only provides limited transparency of a project. It provides a visual representation of tasks and milestones, but they fail to offer real-time insights into the true progress of a project. Project managers may fall into the trap of assuming everything is on track based on the chart, while underlying issues and delays go unnoticed. This lack of transparency can lead to surprises, missed deadlines, and a lack of confidence from stakeholders. Additionally, it does not have sufficient flexibility toward changes. Traditional project management approaches, especially centered around Gantt charts, struggle to handle the dynamic nature of complex projects. When faced with scope changes, evolving requirements, or shifting priorities, project managers who rely on Gantt charts find it challenging to adjust their plans effectively. The rigidity of the chart limits their ability to adapt, reallocating resources, and incorporating changes without compromising the project's timeline or objectives. Lastly, it provides inadequate insights for decision making. Gantt charts primarily focus on scheduling and task dependencies, so it often ignores important project metrics. Traditional project managers may lack vital data for making informed decisions, such as team productivity, progress trends, and potential bottlenecks. Gantt chart doesn't provide the necessary insights into the actual speed of work completion, remaining work, or lead time for feature delivery. That makes it difficult to track project health accurately and make proactive adjustments. In order to help you avoid the 3 pain points as a project manager, I strongly suggest you get familiar with the 3 Agile metrics I tell you here. Whatever Agile team you are in, a Scrum team, a Kanban team, or a Scrumban team, They will provide you sufficient insights to know how the work is completed during each sprint, what adaptations should be made to balance workload, and report to stakeholders with measurable progress. If you are in a Scrum team, I bet you are familiar with it. First up, it's burn down chart. Essentially, it shows how the story points are burned down during the sprint. This metric provides a clear visual representation of the remaining work in the project over time. It helps project managers track progress and identify potential delays early on. Unlike Gantt charts that focus on the planned timeline, burn-down charts show the actual trajectory of completion. For example, if we choose a 2-week sprint and 20 points user stories have been selected, we expect to deliver 20 points in 2 weeks. However, in a week, the product manager notices the line remains straight. No edit points are consumed. Then he could ask further questions to check hidden issues inside the user stories with the team, and adapt the scope to ensure deliverables could be obtained on time. The burn-down chart offers several advantages. It provides transparency by clearly indicating whether the project is on track to meet its goals or falling behind. This enables project managers to take proactive measures to address any issues, such as allocating additional resources or adjusting priorities. Next, let's explore velocity, a metric that measures the team's productivity and work completed within each iteration. It helps project managers understand the team's capacity and predict how much work can be accomplished in future iterations. To calculate velocity, simply sum up the number of user stories or tasks completed by the team within each iteration or time box. In my opinion, I would suggest the team to calculate the velocity as it goes through at least 3 sprints, because if a team is new to story points, they might be unfamiliar with estimating user stories and cause improper sizes. This condition improves as a team gets familiar with story estimation. Velocity offers project managers several benefits. It provides a reliable measure of a team's efficiency and productivity over time. By tracking velocity, project managers can identify trends, evaluate the impact of changes, and set realistic expectations for future deliverables. Finally, let's talk about lead time. This metric measures the time it takes for a feature or user story to move from ideation to completion. Let's take a package delivery as an instance. If I order a book on Amazon and I receive the book in 5 days, then the duration between I order and I receive is the lead time of the task. It provides insights into the efficiency of the development process and helps project managers identify bottlenecks and areas for improvement. Lead time offers valuable advantages by allowing project managers to monitor and optimize the development process. By reducing lead time, teams can deliver features to customers or stakeholders more quickly and enhance customer satisfaction and enabling faster feedback loops. To measure lead time, check the time it takes for a user story or feature to go through each stage of the development process, from initial conception to final delivery. Analyzing this data will help you identify steps that consume the most time and find ways to streamline the workflow. Here, I'd like to share a real case with you, how a burn-down chart works and what kinds of information it provides to help a team select sufficient user stories. The picture here shows several points a burn-down chart will provide: the total points, the trend of work completion, and the velocity of a team. In this example, it indicates a team consumes the user stories in a constant speed, about 11 points. So it stands for the performance of a team to deliver shippable features. Every time, I will suggest them to select about 11 points of items. Selecting the user stories based on the observed data helps the team balance their workloads and maximize the deliverables. Also, the project manager is able to predict the deadline might be end around sprint 16. This assists him arrange priorities of items to accelerate the progress or allocate necessary resources to ensure all the things could be released within time box. In this video, I've introduced 3 frequently used indicators to measure the progress: burn-down chart, velocity, and lead time. In fact, not only my team, but also I benefit from these Agile metrics when we are running a project. I use lead time to quantify my performance of delivering Agile content weekly. I hope that could help you with tracking progress and provide sufficient efficiency for team collaboration. If you still have other pain points, now I provide a one-on-one free online consulting service. You just need to reserve for a web call in the description. I'll answer your questions as possible as I could. Remember to send a private message to tell me who you are through my LinkedIn profile, Instagram, Twitter, or Reddit account. Or your reservation might not be accepted. As the reservation is confirmed, I will give you an article that teaches you how to impress your boss when planning a release. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe me, and comment below if you have any questions. I'm Andy, your Agile coach. Bye bye.